humbleness, amanitam, adhammitam, ahimsa. Ahimsa, non-violence. So, ahimsa, khanti, tolerance, arjavam, simplicity. These things we have already discussed. Now, another important thing is Acharya Upasanam. If you want to make progress, then you have to approach Acharya. Just like if you want to be educated, you go to school, you go to college, you go to university. Similarly, if you want to be advanced in knowledge, knowledge means not this material knowledge. Actual knowledge is to advance in spiritual knowledge. Just in this Bhagavad-gītā, the beginning of knowledge was instructed by Krishna that I am not this body. Dehinasmin yatha dehi kaumanam yauvanam jara. I am encased in this body, I am not this body. Unfortunately, at the present moment, this is accepted knowledge, bodily concept. I am India, I am America, I am Brahmana, I am Kshatriya. This is the actually the knowledge begins when one understands I am not American, I am not India, I am not Brahmana, I am not Kshatriya. Then what you are? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Gopi Bhaktu Padakamalahu Dasa Dasanu Dasa. I am the servant of the servant of the servant of Krishna, the provider of the gopis, Gopi Bhaktu. That is my real identification, not this body. So, to understand this knowledge, one has to approach Acharya. Acharya means one who knows the purpose of Vedic literature, Shastra, Achinapija Shastram, and practices and teaches his disciples. He knows, Acharya means knows, one who knows the purpose of Vedic literature. He practices in his life and he teaches his disciples. He is called Acharya. So Acharya Upasana, before worshipping the Lord, just like here Krishna says, in the beginning Acharya Upasana, and in the middle he says, Moi cha ananya yogena bhakti abhyavicharini. So before engaging yourself in devotional service to the Lord, you must first of all worship Acharya, Acharya Upasana. One cannot become a devotee personally. Just like Samraskai said, what is the use of accepting Guru? Of course they have got very bad experience. But who is Acharya? Acharya means one who has received the Vedic knowledge through the parampara system. Even parampara praptam vimangaraja sayogiru. He is Acharya. Acharya cannot be manufactured, self-made. No, he must come down from the disciplic succession. He is Acharya. You have to approach such Acharya. He is coming in disciplic succession. Acharyaman Purusha Veda, one who is under the shelter of Acharya, he knows things. So Krishna recommends also here that if you actually want to become in knowledge If you want to have real knowledge, then you must worship Acharya. Acharya. This is Vedic system. Tad vijnanatham sadgurum eva avigacchena. It is not that if I like I can go to a guru. If I don't like, I can learn the books at home and learn everything. No, that is not that. Practically, just like if you purchase some medical book and study at home, and if you begin to practice, you will be called a quack. You will not be recognized by the government. You will not get the practitioner registration. You will not. Unless you have passed through the medical college, your medical examination, you will not be accepted. Even if you say that I have read all the books. Similarly, if you simply think that I have read, that I will see generally, oh, I have read Bhagavad-gītā 100 times. But you ask him what is Krishna, he cannot see. Because he has not approached the Acharya. This is difficult. He might have read Bhagavad-gītā 1,000 times, but he will not understand a single word. Because he has not approached. Therefore Vedic literature says, Tad vijnanatham sa gurumeva avigacchena. Avigacchena. This verb is used when the sense is you must. This is beginning form of verb. Gacchena. Avigacchena. You must. There is no excuse. You cannot learn. Tasmad gurum prapaddita jigyasu sreyo uttamam. If you want to know uttamam subject matter, ut means udugapam, transcending. Tamam means this material world. This material world is tamam, darkness. But if you are interested in the matter which is transcendental to this material world, that means spiritual world, then tasmad gurum prapaddita, you must surrender to a guru. Jigyasu se uttam, not ordinary jigyasu. Just like we go to the market, what is the rate of this share, what is the rate of rice, what is the rate of that. Not that kind of thing. Brahma jigyasu. Athat Brahma jigyasu. This human life is meant for inquiring about Brahma, not this rice, dal, share market. No. So jigyasu sreyo uttam. What is the highest perfection of life? He requires to approach a guru. It is not a fashion. It is not a fashion that I have made my guru, such and such son. But what you have learned, you cannot learn, because you are not at all jigyasu. You do not know how to inquire. Neither the guru you have met, he does know how to reply. Such kind of guru and disciple will not help. The disciple must be also serious to understand about the spiritual subject matter. That is knowledge. Brahma Jigyasu. One who is inquisitive to know about the absolute truth, he requires to approach a guru. That is Gyan. Gyan means Brahmagyan. Aham Brahmasmi. This is Gyan. If I am American, that is not Gyan. That is all Gyan. I am Indian. I am Brahman. I am this, I am that, I am black, I am white, I am fat, I am thin. These are all Gyan. Ignorance. You are neither fat, nor thin, nor black, nor white, nor American, but you are spirit soul. You have to know that. Aham Brahmasmi. I am spirit soul. I am eternal servant of Krishna. That is knowledge. And for this knowledge, you must approach Acharya Upasanam, Shaucham, cleanliness. That is very essential. This morning I was talking with Krishna Consciousness. Cleanliness is As soon as you give up cleanliness, you become Mleccha and Javan. Mleccha, Javan, these two names have come into Vedic Shastra. One who is unclean. Why? There was always misunderstanding between the Hindus and the Muslims. I am talking a practical life. Because the Muslims were very unclean and the Hindus were supposed, now Hindus are less than Muslims. Less than Muslims. And still they are claiming Shaucha. They are most unclean at the present moment. So this is your attack. Publicly it is being advertised. Here is beef saw, come on. Equality. Equality by eating beef. Drinking wine. Now this is coming. Shaucha. Shaucha, cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You must take twice bath at least. It is required. And in tropical countries like India, there is no difficulty taking bath 3 times. Of course, if your body does not permit. But that is Shaucha, to clean. Shaucham Bhajjhapantaram. Apavitra Pavitrava Sarvavartang Vathoviva Jasmare Kundalikakham Sabhaya Abhantaram Suchi. The Brahman is called therefore Suchi. He is always clean. Taking 3 times bath, cloth washed, mouth, hands, legs, all clean with tilak. That is Brahman. Shaucha. This is externally. And internally, you have to become also Shaucha, Bhajjhabhantra. Bahya means externally you have to cleanse yourself with water, soap or earth. And internally you have to be cleansed by chanting Hare Krishna Maha. Chetadarpanamadhanam. Because if you remain unclean within the heart, simply by washing your external body and cleansing your cloth, that is not complete cleanliness. That may be called hygiene. But real cleanliness is internally and externally. Jasmare pundarika kamsa bhaya abhantaram suchi. So, you have to cleanse yourself externally and internally by remembering Jasmare pundarika kam, the lotus eyes, Krishna, if you always think, that is Suchi. And in Bengali there is a poetry. Muchi hoye Suchi hoy, Jodi Krishna hoy. If one is Krishna conscious, even if he is born in a cobbler's family, Muchi. In India there are 2 things, Muchi and Suchi. Suchi means perfect Brahman, and Muchi means cobbler, the shoemaker. So, Muchi hoye Suchi hoy, Jadi Krishna hoy. If one becomes Krishna conscious, even if he is born in the family of a Muchi, Chaman, he can become a Brahman. And Suchi hoye Muchi hoy, Jadi Krishna Tyaji. And if he gives up Krishna, even if he is born in a Brahman family, he becomes a Muchi. Muchi means the skin expert. If he is simply busy and the skin, Brahman skin, your behavior, no, that doesn't matter. So that means skin expert, that's like Muchi, knows how to distinguish whether it is cow's skin or goat skin or this skin. No. One must be Krishna conscious, then he is clean. Sabhaya Bhantaram Suchi. Jasmare Pundarika. This is Krishna conscious. Manvana Bhavamad Bhakta Madhyaji Magnavastu. One who is always thinking of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. He is Suchi. He is not Muchi. मुचि है सुचि हो जदि कृष्ण भजे. So exam Atma-vinigrah, controlling the senses, Atma-vinigrah. That is called Swami, Goswami. If you can control your senses, Vāca-vegam, Krodha-vegam, if you can control your force of talking nonsense, because generally we talk nonsense, then if you can control, we are talking of nonsense things, then you become controller of talking. Vāca-vegam, Krodha-vegam. Naturally, because we are generally affected with Rajagun especially, and Tamagun, we become angry all of a sudden. So you have to control that. Vāca-vegam, Krodha-vegam, Manasa-vegam. Mind is very restless. So you have to control the mind. You cannot allow the mind to do anything and everything, but it must be controlled. Saridhamātma-vinigraha. Indriyartheshu vairāgyam. Indriyartheshu. For the matter of sense gratification, you have to practice vairāgya. Indriya, all the indriyas, eyes, tongue, nose, they are very much affected or attracted. Eyes always attracted by beauty. I want to see very beautiful things. But you can control the eyes when you practice to see the beautiful feature of Lord Krishna and Radha. Therefore, the deities should be very nicely decorated. So, layman like us may be attracted by the beauty of Radha Krishna. Gradually he will forget to see any other beauty. This is the practice of Indriyartheshu. Indriyartheshu vairāgyam. Actually, the whole life is meant for understanding vairāgya, renouncement. Human life is not meant for becoming more and more attached to the material enjoyment. Human life is meant for tapasya, vairāgya. Here it is said, vairāgyam, anahankara, false prestige, false identification. Oh, I am this, I must do this. That is, in the beginning, it is called amanitam, anahankaram. And then, janma mrityu jara vyādi dukkha dūṣānudarṣana. We are very much busy to make solution of the problems of life, political problems, economical problems, social problems. They are also problems. But real problem is janma mrityu jara vyādi, that you have to take birth, you have to die, and when you are in life, you have to suffer from diseases, jara, vyādi, jara, you have to become old. Janma mrityu jara vyādi dukkha. These are really problems. But who knows that these are the real problems? They are taken it, accepted it. Krishna said, this is knowledge. If you are scientifically advanced, how to stop death, how to stop birth, how to stop old age, how to stop disease, then you should know that you have advanced in science. Otherwise, what is this? If you have made this horseless carriage, motor car, that is not advancement. It is advancement, but it is not the solution of the problem. The solution of problem is human life, is to how to stop death. Therefore Shastra says that nobody should become guru, nobody should become father, nobody should become husband. In this way there is a lead. Namo chayevja samupeta mrityum. If one cannot help his student or his son or his subordinate to stop that, actually this is the problem. Namo chare jao samuprita mittum. We are under the clutches of death. It is as sure as death. So this human life is made for stopping this death. But if you don't see that this is the problem, that is ajnana. That is ignorance. If you don't accept this is the problem, if you simply think my problem is how to eat, how to sleep, how to have sex life, how to defend, these problems are already solved, even by of the birds and the beasts. These are not the problems. They are already set up. The real problem is here. Janma mittu jara vyadi dukkha dosha anudarsanam. Another problem is asakti. We are very much attached to our so-called home, so-called wife, children. And here is a Gyan means that asakti is anabhisanga. Asakti. You should, therefore, at a certain age, according to Vedic civilization, one is forced to give up this attachment. Naturally, one is attached to wife, children, home. But Vedic civilization says that is all right. From up to 50 years, you can remain attached. But panchasudham vanam vraje. After your 50th year, you must give up your family life. Vanam vraje. Go to the forest for tapasya. That was the system. Here at the present moment, everywhere, all over the world, when he is going to die, still he is attached to his political life, social life, family life. That is not knowledge, that is ignorance. You must be detached. Vairagam, anabhisanga, puttradara grihadish, family life. Putra means children, dara means wife, griha means home. Puttradara grihadishu, asakti, anabhisanga, nittam cha samachittattam istanishtam upapattisu. In this way, you have to be situated on the devotional service. Devotional service is not sentiment. Just like Krishna, after describing so many stages of advancement of knowledge, then he says, Mayi cha ananna yogena bhakti rabdhavicari. Ananna yogena. Always, yoga means linking up. Always linking up with Krishna. Mayi. Krishna says, Mayi, unto me. Krishna. Mayi cha ananna yogena bhakti yogena. So you can be attached to Krishna if you are adopted in the service of Krishna. Not casually, but constantly. Mayi cha ananna yogena bhakti yogena abhyavicari. Abhyavicari means without break. Always, constant. Satatam kirtantam mam jatantascha devabrata. In another place Krishna says, Satatam kirtantam mam. Always glorifying me. And this is Krishna consciousness movement. Always we have to glorify Krishna. We should go, meet people, preach, and glorify Krishna. We beg for Krishna. We print books for Krishna. We distribute books for Krishna. We type for Krishna. We eat for Krishna. We sleep for Krishna. So, everything should be adopted with Krishna. That is called ananna yogena. Without any break. Constantly, 24 hours in Krishna consciousness. Abhyavicari. Vivikta desha sevittam arati jana samsadi. Arati jana samsadi. Not very much attached with general public, because they are not Krishna conscious. We can meet them as far as possible, as far as required, Not that we have to sit down and talk all nonsense with these general people, no. Our Srīcāitanya and Vivikta, Desu Sevikta. Naturally, we shall be inclined to avoid such company. Like preaching work, we have to go, not to associate with him, but to give your association to him. That should be considered. Because you have learned something about devotion and service, you should give your experience to such person, but not to accept their behavior. If you keep this in view, then you will be preacher. And if you become victimized by his association, then you are doomed. You should give him the opportunity of your association. Whatever you know, whatever you have learned about Bhakti Yoga, when you go to meet a person, you should try to inform him. This is Krishna Consciousness. You also take to it. Jai Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jare dakho tare kaho Krishna. Kaho Krishna kaho. Krishna Upadesh. Jare dakho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh. This is your Adhyatma Jnanam Nityatam. Spiritual knowledge. That is eternal knowledge. It will not break. If you learn spiritual knowledge, a little of it in this life, sarvamapiyasya dharmasya trayate mohato bhaya, then you will be saved from the greatest danger. Tattva jnanartha darshana. If you want to become philosopher, then you philosophize for understanding the tattva jnana. And what is tattva jnana? Vadanti tat tattvavidas tatyam jadvyanam adhyam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabda. That is tattva jnana. Truth. What is that truth? Brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti. To understand about Brahma, to understand about Paramatma, to understand about the Supreme Personality of God. That is tattva jnana. Thank you very much.